My part 4 Mountain Blade PS4 gameplay walkthrough. Well, not really a walkthrough, just a let's play. I just wanted to apologise for the last two parts. Basically, I haven't been able to do commentary. This isn't your guys' fault. It's just I've been going off feedback, and maybe commentary isn't the best thing to do for a gameplay series like this. But also, I've been going off other feedback, and they said, yeah, keep up the commentary. So I'm going to change it up. So some parts I'll do commentary, some without commentary. It depends if I'm online with other people as well, in party chats and PSN party chats. So yeah, now this part, luckily, will for you guys. Well, the majority of you guys will be with commentary. So let's continue our adventure in the Mountain Blade Warband Calradia universe. Let's go. So, a quick update. If you remember from the previous parts, I actually pledged vassalage to King Harlos of Swadia, which is at the actual region where I started out. So now we're getting cozy with him. We're officially in his military at the moment, as a mercenary force, I guess. Well, no, not mercenary. Sorry, yeah. So I have my own village now, which was the village we actually saved in part 1, Tad Samesh, which kind of benefits us both really, because they're already very accepting of me, and it actually got looted earlier, which was soul destroying. But we can always go back there, and we can develop on that village with schools, message posts, and I could even build a mill there to improve economic standing. Over at Pravin, I have a dye works there, netting me an income of 500 gold minimum per month, and I think I have one at Yuxhal as well, and Durham. Now Durham was my last dye works that I brought, but it actually belonged to the enemy. These the Khanate. Actually, the Khanate took Durham, but we took Durham back with the siege in part 3, and unfortunately the King of Swadia didn't feel like giving me Durham, which is what I really wanted, Durham. But oh well, we shall move on and accept, duty, honour and all that. Accept the King's wishes. So right now, let's have a look at our inventory. So we're looking a bit low on funds. Now we have the dye works netting us a good income at the moment, but I think Suno is not too good for productivity. However, I'm looking at these guys down here. Swadia is probably not going to pick a fight with the Sultanate. So the Sultans down here, basically just ISIS, because it's like Middle East. So ISIS down here, they're not going to pick a fight because we have like this buffer zone with the Khanate and the Rhodoks to the south and the Khanate to the east. So I think I'm going to start down south here, take out a couple of these village, well, not take them out, but steal cattle and sell the cattle to Shiraz as revenue, just to supplement my weekly income. Let's look at the budgets. Yeah, so minus 1391. Yes, and we got some rents there from Tadsmesh as well. So that's that's our immediate plan right now. Increase funds so we can buy a dye works in Shiraz. No. Let's start with the Rhodoks, and then we'll buy a dye works in Shiraz. So and we're actually at war with the Rhodoks as well. So the Kingdom of Rhodoks, yeah. So let's do it. We've got enough troops now, enough Swadian knights, heavy cavalry, at the moment to pretty much take on anything that comes at us, unless we get overwhelmed. So we can actually start pushing our weight around a bit. We're, I guess, one of King Harlos's chief lieutenants at the moment. And he's kind of given us permission to do our own thing. An elderly woman approaches your party and passes one of your men a letter sealed in plain wax. It is addressed to you. When you break the seal, you see it is from Lady Bernates. It reads, "I so enjoyed your last visit, although it only has been a short time since your departure. I would be most pleased to see you again. I am currently at Prague." Now this chick, she, at the moment, we don't really need to commit to anybody at the moment, and she's got a bunch of other counts after her, so she's probably not priority really. Yeah, so I'm just going to fob her off for a bit. Yeah, I've got no time for romance. We're in the middle of a campaign against the Rhodoks. And when we start really, when we've got a decent income coming in, and I've got dye works and businesses set up in basically all these, the Swadian main population centres, the main cities, and then maybe a couple down here with the Sultans, because Sultans we don't really have to worry about at the moment. It's the Nords, the Rhodoks and the Khanate, and potentially these guys as well. The Raspberries. I'm just going to say Raspberries. Harlos. Okay, let's make our way. Ooh, that would have been a good fight there. 187 and 52. That would have been tough, actually. Right, we're at our first village to the south. So basically just working on disruption at the moment, as our Marshal, which is the commander of our armed forces at the moment, doesn't have me on task at the moment, so they're probably at Praven, the capital, revelling, having a tournament and a feast, while I'm out here trying to sabotage the enemy. Oh crap. So straight away when I was saboteuring, going for the cattle to steal, 2 counts have actually come up. I think they're on patrol actually, and they've got quite sizable forces as well. The odds are not in your favour today. This is the Rhodoks count. You may fight us, but there is also no shame if you yield now. We'll fight you to the end. Stay your hand. There is something I must tell you in private. Is there no way to avoid battle? I do not want to fight you. My primary objective is not fight these guys, but if they give me no choice, I'm not going to surrender. No chance. Not when I've got just under 50 heavy cavalry. But I'll try and talk him out of it. So, Count Gutlands. Okay, interesting choice of surname. Is there no way to avoid this battle? I don't want to fight you. That may be, but it is my duty to fight you. Okay, well, it's my duty to protect my men. Right now, it's 44. I have 44 versus 141, and I have not saved the game. Now, this could potentially be a time that you pull back and leave some of your soldiers behind. If I charge them, I'll probably lose more than if I pull back and leave some behind. And if I order my troops to attack without me, they're just fucked because they have no command and no leadership. So, and surrender is not an option. I lose all my men. We're going to do it, guys. We're going to charge the enemy. Full attack, heavy cavalry. Let's go, lads. Actually, I'm going to get them to follow me up here. Now, as Obi-Wan says, I have the high ground. I'm going to get all my cavalry to hold position here. Now look at this slope. And look at the ground that the enemy force is going into right now. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. So we've got 150 versus 40 of my cavalry. Stand by. Now there's a specific kill zone that I want this group on the right to go into. Archers, don't have to worry about them. And they're just approaching the kill zone now, so... And full attack. First one in, last one out. Let's go, guys. There's going to be multiple waves of these enemies. I think some are already routing. As soon as these archers and crossbowmen switch to melee weapons, it's over. As in, over for them. Shit, I'm down to 33 already. Come on, lads. Alright, second wave's coming in to the north. Oh, Jesus. All cavalry charge. Need to take out their lines and try and rout them. I've got some of my Swadian knights actually dismounting now because the fight's getting that bad. I need him mounted, I need him on a horse. He's more effective on a horse. Oh, there's the commander, he's down. There's their count. Another wave's just come in. Let's go. Cavalry, charge. We've got a good position up here on the high ground. Oh, that poor bloody cavalry guy, he got dismounted. I got you, bro. He's just taking all of them like a boss. Oh mate, this Swadian knight, I'm going to join him. I'm going to dismount with him. This guy is a hero. See this one? He's just taking names, man. And he's got a pretty decent helmet on. Oh, there's the count, I think. No, it's a Rodok heavy infantry. He's down. Right, they got 3 guys left. I've lost 4 of my knights. And I've got 8 wounded. We've done it, guys. Oh, shit. Now that was a bloody battle. Holy shit, I just realised how outnumbered we were as well. 150, we were outnumbered 3 to 1. That's what it's about, guys. That's what it's all about. These are fucking Swadian special forces, I swear to God. That's it, King Harlos' special forces. Damn, I got a lot of wounded though. Look at that, we killed 138. That's outrageous. We gained a lot of morale, a lot of honour. And after all that, the 2 generals escaped. The 2 commanders, counts. Right, let's upgrade these guys. They got a lot of XP doing that, experience. Right now, I'd prefer to hold up somewhere in a friendly location and get respite, because I've got a lot of wounded guys and I've got no surgeons at the moment, like medics. I still can't. I could potentially hold up at Yalin. I know Yalin's hostile, but you can sometimes sneak in. There you go, we managed to sneak in. Now let's get rid of this beef. Cattle that we just slaughtered. At the moment that's our primary income. Now there is this guy here. Could be a problem. Is he in pursuit? He is. Slave Crusher. Nice. Looks pretty decked out. Oh, we do have a surgeon. It's Jeremus. Excellent. We need to change his weapon though. That staff is terrible. He needs a 2-handed sword at least. Like minimum. Alien. Let's see what's going on with Ali. Normally I would specialise these guys, you know, engineer, looting, tracking or whatever. But right now I need to, because we're in a campaign, I'm focusing on combat orientated skills, so Weapon Master, Power Strike, Iron Flesh. It's just so we can obviously do a bit more damage on the battlefield. When things are calmed down with the Rhodoks, that's when we can start specialising. But to be fair, some of these guys' skills are fantastic. Ferentis not so much. He's more of a combat orientated trooper to have on your team. Let's go. But Marnid is a qualified first aider, so he's good to have after a battle. Patch your guys up, and obviously you got myself as the designated trainer. But I've focused on leader skills and party skills at the moment. Right, what we got here? Now let's head back to Swadian territory. Try and get safe passage. There must be a feast or something going on in Praven. Praven. If there is, we could potentially do another tournament. I much prefer the tournaments in Swadia because it's involves a lot of jousting and horseback stuff than, say, the Carnot tournaments, because they start throwing javelins and all kinds of stuff, and you know, a lot of archery is involved. It's a bit of a nightmare, really, if that's not your playstyle, because you do have to specialise. You have to obviously allocate a lot of your points. Into a specific field. Bloody hell, look at the countryside. Oh shit, that's what you did not want to come across. So, that's the main Rodok army. He is balls deep in Swadian territory right now. That's King Gareth. King Gravith. He's actually raiding one of our fiefs, one of our villages. This is terrible. I can't. They have about 300 troops there. Well, they have even more. They're nearly 400 troops there, guys. I cannot defend that village. I feel terrible. And also, my guys are pretty banged up as well. I hate to say it though, villages aren't really a priority right now. It's the main population centres and castles. Villages, the enemy will raid villages to cause disruption. So, you know, cut off your supplies, your troops, because obviously we recruit troops from these villages. Wealth. All these villages and castles pay rents, you know, for living in Swadian territory. It's like chipping away at the enemy. So I'm going to go check on my village that I am actually the lord of right now. So I've got a couple of businesses and my own village, but I'm hoping to secure a castle soon. I got this all up to the king though, who he awards basically. Oh shit. Ah, this is good. 63. This guy was, I swear to God, this count is called Count Frachens, or Frackens, like Frackens Deutsch. This guy is fucking danger close to my village right now. I swear to God, if I didn't come along, he would have actually raided that and would have cost me a lot of money, and you know, civilian lives as well. It's not acceptable. Family honour duty and all that jazz. We need to stop this guy right now, and it's a nice open area. Full attack. Let's go, lads. Keep the momentum. Break the line. I think this is probably these guys' worst nightmare, is a fucking wall of heavy cavalry charging towards them. Yeah, they're already routing. Unfortunately, that's the case though. If you have enough, if you can supply your troops and have enough income coming in, you can give them the best equipment that they could possibly need. I'm talking plate armor, you know, war horses with chainmail on, decent weapons, you know, castle forged weapons. Just be unstoppable, really. Well, you saw what happened with the 150 troops we took out earlier, and they actually have a couple guys left that are routing right now. I believe these are the leadership that are routing. This would be the Count Frackens and his command group. I'd assume so. If you guys ever played Medieval Total War, there was always that little command group of cavalry. You took them out, all the enemies would just rout. It's bloody awesome. I think we're good here though. There you go. Count Frackens. I give up, I give up. Call back your dogs. You are my prisoner now. You have fought well. You are free to go. Do you know what? They did fight pretty well. And I'm not in the business of capturing enemy counts and that. And sometimes showing a bit of mercy means the enemy will show mercy to you next time on the battlefield. So I'm going to let this guy go, and hopefully the shame will seep into his very being, and he'll remember the mercy that I've shown him today, because sometimes showing mercy is a lot more powerful than capturing someone and being their prisoner. Look at that, we gained honour from that, and also my relationship with him has increased, so... Am I? So refined is your cruelty that you would rather see me free and humiliated than in chains. Enjoy your triumph. Well, yeah, I would humiliate you right now by letting you go. The fact that I could have just killed you. Scum. Right, let's capture these guys anyway. Capture as men. At least he won't have them to raid villages and shit. Sweet. Interesting footwear there. Any two-handed weapons? That's all junk. Very good, very good. Now apparently my village is still being raided. I don't think so. Right, I've recruited 2 more guys, so that takes us back up to 40. I also have 11 prisoners, so let's get back to Durham, and we could sell our prisoners to the local ransom broker. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have a ransom broker here, but it's okay. Okay. Now let's stay here for the night. Sometimes staying at a population centre or a town, city, it's good for your troops. It increases morale. It's a bit like R&R. So they can go see the local tavern wenches and that, and it increases their health and stuff. Let's get a quick update. Yeah, see, 100%, 90%. Fantastic. And I actually gained training experience as well. So let's open a dialogue with Borcher, because it looks like he's ready to upgrade. And if I commit his attributes to intelligence, it actually gives us 2 skill points to allocate where we want. Let's see what he's already progressed in. So he's got pathfinding, spotting and tracking. Mate, that is fine. So he's pretty decked out in terms of in terms of skills. So I want to focus now on combat orientation, really. So Iron Flesh, Power Strike and Weapon Master. And then 2-handed weapons, I want him to be proficient. So let's distribute these. Cool. And yeah, it's got some pretty good gear at the moment too. Not really fussed about gear at the moment, because as you can see it's quite expensive. Focusing on establishing decent enterprise at the moment. So these 3 villages here, 2, 3, oh say again 4, or maybe 5. These 5 villages here, if I can raid these, steal their cattle, all that jazz, and then sell either to Valuka. No, I'll probably sell to Io-SILVERBACK-oI. Would be more beneficial. It's also risky as well, selling to a enemy town. So let's get the ball rolling. I do need to get a ransom broker soon though. I've got 11 hostages, and it kind of paints a target on my head. Oh, who's this guy? Count Telrog. Let's see what. So we get a scout report, and we can actually see what troops he has. You know, what's his complement at the moment. Now I'm looking down. I'm not worried about any of that apart from Rhodoc sergeants. Now these sergeants are very good against cavalry. Obviously the best thing against cavalry is other cavalry, but these Rhodoc sergeants have massive spears, and sometimes when I'm doing a full attack charge, it can absolutely decimate my cavalry. So what have we got? Funnily enough, I do have some infantry. So I could set up infantry as bait and then flank with my cavalry. If I can get a flank on these Rhodoc sergeants, it'll be sorted. Let's do it. Count Telrog, halt. So he's telling me to halt. The cheek of it. King Special Forces, halt. I have heard that you have stolen castles. Oh God! See, I do. Like this game, you get repercussions for everything you do, and this guy's been probably chasing me down. I didn't even realise it, because if you don't have pathfinding or spotting skill, you don't know who's chasing you really. So yeah, I've heard that you have stolen cattle from my villagers living at Fednas, stealing my villagers' property. You will pay. Results of this dishonourable act. You will pay, because this really terrible writing here. It may be like a German game and they've tried to translate, but you will pay. You will pay dividend. I'll just try and word it correctly for them. You will get your just deserves for this dishonourable act. Okay. The odds are not in your favour. You may fight us, but there's also no shame if you yield now. We'll fight you to the end. I'll try and talk him out of it. It didn't go well last time. Or I could try and tell him something privately. Okay. Stay your hand. There is something I must tell you in private. Forgive me, but I am not one for going off in corners to plot. Oh God. Well, there's no hope for him then. Okay, we'll fight you to the end, sir. I've got 41, he's got 73, so it's 2-to-1 odds now. He's got me outnumbered, but pretty much 2-to-1, it's 1.9 to 1. Let's go, charge, full attack. Well, I'm hopefully going to get a flank off. We shall see. Right, infantry, hold this position. Did I just drop my sword? Oh my god, that's embarrassing. I just dropped my sword. Are you serious? Oh my god, if I lost my sword, I've done that live on the bloody, while I'm streaming as well. I dropped my sword before a battle. How embarrassing. This is like Johnny English all over again. Right. It's because the radial is the directional pad is also the pad that gives you orders, that you give orders to. Right. Okay. Here we go, guys. Let's get the flank off. Stay on target. Here we go. Charge. Fuck you. Oh, there's the count. Who's priority? There's our commander. I should really dismount and face this man one-on-one. So that's definitely their count. Come here. Oh, we got a swift bang. Right to the back of the nade. Attack on Titan reference there, the nade. Looks like the enemy's routing now. We're in pursuit. Well, that could be the second wave coming in, but I doubt it. No, these are just stragglers. These are peasant infantry. Crossbowmen, sorry. Skirmishers, potentially. Oh, we've got a sergeant here, though. He's down. So, I mean, with these roadblock sergeants, though, the spears, they just wreck your cavalry. Especially if they've got a good... Where they were marching towards us, if they stood their ground and made a decent line. Oh, that's a friendly. Alright, good job, guys. We got one dead, so I lost one of my guys. Yeah, it all balances out though. It all balances out. Like, you know, I may have lost a Swadian militia or footman, but I also, one of my Swadian man-at-arms, it was more proficient now, and he upgraded to a Swadian knight. So, you know, it balances out. You know, powerful light, powerful darkness. You know, it all balances out. In the words of Luke Skywalker. Totally. Oh, there's some good headgear actually. Chainmail. No. I should have really picked all that up and sold it, but it's all good. What's my health looking like? Alien is ready to upgrade. I think I'm going to increase his tactician abilities, also proficient with two-handed weapons, and he has got a two-handed bastard sword. Upgraded my mercenary horseman to mercenary cavalry. He's a very heavy cavalry, almost on par with Swadian knights, I believe. Guys, if you've obviously played this game before, can you tell me, is it Swadian or is it Swadian? Like Swadia or Swadia? Or does it just depend if you're American or British? If you can just put in the chat and let me know, because I have absolutely no idea. And I could be calling these guys from Swadia the wrong name this entire time, but I'm sure I'll get over it. Alright, let's distribute these skills accordingly. Sorry if you can hear someone strangling a cat in the background. I'm not sure what that noise is. Sounds horrendous. Obviously somebody who isn't mentally well. Jesus. Right, let's head back to Urix Hall, and potentially we could be looking at a, well, firstly we need to get respite, patch our wounds up, you know, lick our wounds, and hopefully get a ransom broker there and get rid of these bloody hostages. Got 15 now, that's nearly capacity. Let's see what we got here. Wandering Scald. No. Okay, interesting. Right. Let's head back to Suno. So right now, guys, we're in a search of a ransom broker. I should get about 1,000, maybe 800 gold for these prisoners. So it's definitely worth skilling into your prisoner management skill. I didn't just make that up. There is a skill called prisoner management. Here we go. Ransom broker. Talk of the devil. I wish to sell all my prisoners. So currently my gold is at 4,600. I've sold all my prisoners. Let's check my inventory. Oh, hang on. There might be something going down over here. No, we're good. Let's check inventory. And we now have, yeah, exactly, that is way more than I thought. So now we have 6,300, so 6,300. So I've just got, I think, under 2,000 for those 15 prisoners. So it was definitely worth the trip. I know it was way out, but it was definitely worth the trip there and back. Right. Let's continue the campaign against the Rhodoks. So we're acting pretty independently right now, like Count Clargus, who is the commander of the Swadian military. He hasn't summoned us, so he just left us to do our own thing. Now, that means we have to protect Tadsamesh, which is our own village, obviously, but also assets belonging to Swadian territory as well. Hey Romanian, you back again for more. Welcome back to the stream. I think I remember you from part 1, Romanian, or maybe part 2. King Gravis party 240. Ooh, this could be a potential. Oh, damn. He's got 240 guys. He outnumbers me 5-1. You know, sometimes I feel like doing a Han Solo, never tell me the odds. But, you know, sometimes you gotta step back and know when not to engage. Now, I wouldn't take on 240 Rhodok sergeants, spearmen, crossbowmen, all that jazz, when I only have 20 capable Swadian knights. The rest are low-level mercenaries and man-at-arms. So I'm going to avoid that command group there. I think that's the Rhodok's main army at the moment. But it doesn't mean we can't disrupt him. So let's push in a bit. Let's push in a bit to Emir.
After consulting with peers of the realm, King Harlos has decided to confer Tishpitin on King Har. Oh, so he's given it to himself. Greedy bastard. Fair enough. Oh, we've got another guy here trying it. Oh my god, we're being ganked. We're being ganked. Holy shit. So, obviously I'm balls deep in Rodok territory right now, and I have 3 counts with their own armies here. So I've got Count Gherkin, Count Garmel, and Count Falsevors. Falsevors is the main one I'd worry about. 140. Bless me, he's got 90. So we have to move quite strategic here. Luckily I can outrun these two because I've got less troops and more cavalry. This guy, he could catch up. So let's go. Maybe we can split these guys up. I wouldn't mind taking on the 140 guy on his own. If he's near the village though, he actually gets support from those villagers. So yes. Come on, follow me. No, come on. You know there. I need him away from this shrubbery. I need him in open ground so my cavalry can decimate this fucker. Come on. Oh, come on, you're so close. Oh, don't turn around. I'm literally baiting this guy. This could be very interesting here. Oh, maybe I could get him to a village and get support from the villagers. I don't really want to do urban fighting though. You need a nice open bit of ground. That's where the Swadian heavy cavalry can really open up. Oh, he's getting close now. He's tempted. Oh, come on. It's like he knows. He knows I'm up to something. Right, let's save it anyway, just in case. If he does beat me, I won't go back to the save anyway. You know, I'll keep this truthful, and we'll go from the experience. We'll just learn from it. But I'm looking at my guys. My cavalry is pretty good at the moment. I'm looking at his assets. He only has 14 actual sergeants. The rest are terrible. He's got mountain bandits, crossbowmen. Crossbowmen are good, but this is situational. You need them really to defend sieges. And veteran spearmen are terrible. They're good for the initial charge, but once you're actually in a battle where your guys are on horseback, it's game over. They just don't have that, that capability. Oh god, yeah. We got to do this. Nice open bit of ground now. It'll be interesting because this looks pretty flat, if you ask me. And if we go in there and I'm fucking on some sort of mountainous terrain like up here, it's going to drive me nuts. So, all right, let's go for it. Here we go. Count Falsevor. That's quite a good one. Gaius Falco. They say that you have defeated Count Talrog. Yes, that was when another 140 guy took him out and his fucking army. And I couldn't capture the commander though. But I will be a true attester of your skill at arms. Okay. Well, I was terrible at skill at arms, but well, I knew my NSPs, but that's about it. Right, let's do it. We will fight to the end. Can't believe this. We're doing this again. 40 heavy cavalry charging 140 spearmen. Let's see how this goes. I want you guys, everybody, to follow me, and we'll take the high ground again. We're going to do bloody Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. We're going to use that sun, that silhouette there, to take these guys out. Right, there's a kill zone about 50 meters ahead of us, 100 meters actually. Let's do this. Everyone, hold this position. Now, I would love to get a decent flank off, so I'm going to use myself as bait. Oh god, this could be beautiful. So the sunrise, remember Gimli? The sun is rising. Okay. Now, in the words of Carl Urban in Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers, to the king! Charge! Come on, boy, they're moving, break the line! Oh, shit. Oh god, this last guy on the left here. Need to back him up. Now, at the moment in Warband, the hit detection is when you're doing a big slash like this, you're only going to hit one guy. But I know in the second one, the new game that's coming out, you'll be able to hit multiple people with a slash. That is going to be hella OP for cavalry in the second game, Bannerlord. But you have to understand that cavalry are very expensive. I've had to accumulate 3 business enterprises to fund these heavy cavalry. Right, let's have a look. Second wave coming into the northwest. I'm en route. God, is it the same heavy cavalry taking on like 10 at once, like a boss? Good shit, guys. Damn. Whenever I hit someone else will follow up and hit them as well. Watch it, look. I hit someone and then fucking 10 of them follow through. Oh, I've lost the guy here. Right, second wave coming in over this ridge here. Reform the lines, let's go. That's what you need now, is like some fucking elephants to just rock up out of nowhere. That was a bit emotional in Return of the King. Oh, this poor guy. Oh no. I couldn't save him. It looks like I might be going down as well. Now what I like to call this is the circle of death. And just circle these big groups like this, and you let your other cavalry push up and charge in. So basically you're kiting them. You're kiting these big groups of infantry so your cavalry can line up for a charge. And right now, my cavalry just came in and decimated. And literally, I think they're routing right now. The sergeants won't rout because they're hardcore. The Rodok sergeants, the spears in it. My horse is going to click, it's going to go. Oh, this is a tough one. Yeah, I've got 13 wounded. This is where, honestly, you have to step up as a commander and actually change that. You cannot go down, you cannot let these guys take you down there. If your guy's fighting your own, you're screwed. There's the count, and he's down. That's their commander down. What weapon did he have? Military cleaver, nice. It's like something an Urukai would use. God, that guy was committed to that vertical slice, Star Citizen. Oh, that was a sergeant there as well. And they got one guy left. I think he's routed. Well, at least I got my trophy. Is this all that's left? Let's get everybody to regroup. Everybody regroup, follow me. Wow, good job. 14 wounded and 4 dead. And we took out 137. That's almost like Spartan level of epicness there. And I'm going to let this guy go. You know, I don't need a count as a prisoner right now. You can ransom him and get, you know, 14,000, but you know, that's not how this is going to go. It wouldn't suit my character. And they did fight well. Let them go. It's the ultimate humiliation. Humiliation. Thank you. When you are finally defeated, I will request for your death to be swift and merciful. Unless that is you care to join us. Goodbye for now. Oh God. Basically, he wants me to join him. Oh damn, that's a lot of loot. And that's a good helmet. I want that helmet. Well, I don't, but I'll give it to one of my guys. They'll need it more than me. Some gloves as well. Always need a bit of fingerless gloves. Damn. Yeah, we are pretty banged up. We need to get back to Durham. Okay. Hopefully we don't run into any Rodox on the way. Whew. Good stuff. Okay. 7,000. We need three more thousand. We'd be good to go. But you also want on top of that as well, you want additional income. Right, let's stay here a bit an R&R, guys. So I'm going to leave my infantry here, let them heal up. Hang on, let's see what's going on. Yeah, because they are super banged up. And I've actually only got 20 cavalry at the moment, so I do need to do another recruitment drive, get some more Swadian infantry involved. Actually, we'll do that now. You want to be sitting on at least 40 to 50 guys. If you have a village, you know, and you're a lord, you know, if you've claimed vassalage to someone, you do want at least a good amount of men-at-arms. Now this is on top of your, obviously, companions that you can kit out and qualify. So 44. Let's go for my own village. Recruit from there. It should potentially get a bonus as well. There you go. You get 12. Now we can recruit 12. That's fine. 56, bit more than you'd normally have, but the way these battles are going, we are going to lose guys, so it's always good to have a bit more. And if we look at our reports, weekly budget, so we're still making money, even with my party size that big. So party weekly cost is 1,452. 1,400.
Now, if I go to reports, see weekly budget is 201. Yes, we're still making some money. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to Durham. Get some R&R. Go to the tavern, get a wench, all that jazz. Inventory. Okay, what's this? You have run into a trap. You're attacked by a group of bandits. Okay. We got some sort of assassination attempt going on here. You want to mess with me in single-handed combat? I don't blame you for running away. Jesus Christ. Do they know who I am? Oh, so you have to get the bow and arrows out. Fair enough. Oh, now you're going to charge at me? There's two guys with arrows shooting at me? One hit, boom. One hit. Shields up, red alert. Oh, he faked him. Shields up, red alert. Oh, right in the face. And they gave me 150 gold for that little outburst of civil disobedience. Okay. Alright, I've never really been upstairs. Let's see what's going on up here. Oh, this is another person. I don't have any prisoners. Anything in here? Yeah, guys, it's really cool. Someone came into the chat and actually found some samurai armor. Yeah, well, I didn't find it. A guy literally held my hand to find this armor. I had no idea where it was. And it was a nice little surprise. And a samurai sword. Alright, just going to chill out at the bar for a second. I'll be back in a sec. Just going to get a drink, guys, alright? Don't go anywhere. Not like there's anyone here anyway. Anyway, back in a sec. Hey, you right, guys? I'm back. Right, I have got myself a drink, and we are good to go. Let's continue the adventure. Everybody's 100%. Excellent. Let's talk about skills. Let's talk about skills right now. And upgrade Marned. What kind of name is Marned? You must have had horrible parents. Oh, I know. Let's have a boy and let's name him Marned. That won't go wrong. Jesus, what is that noise? It's like some sort of like old hag wailing in the background of my stream. Like, guys, what the hell? Character, yeah. Sweet. We have distributed the skills accordingly. Motherfuckers, the Nords have come all the way from up north and took in Io-SILVERBACK. I ain't happy with that. They must have declared war right under my nose. So I'll be gathering for... Why are they gathering for a feast? We got shit to defend. Like, I don't imagine the garrison at Io-SILVERBACK is going to be a lot if they've just taken it. Oh shit. Oh crap. Damn, guys, this might be the end of our journey. We just got ganked by about 4 armies and they all look pretty high. So I got 120 and they've got 300. That means a commander on our side's joined us. Maybe even potentially a village. Unfortunately, when it's like this, the commander that's joined us just does whatever the fuck he wants. Doesn't know how to use tactics. Like, he's just charging now with his cavalry and his infantry, where my guys are holding on this high ground. Alright. Let's let these guys get closer. Hold. Everyone, full attack. Go, go, go. It's time for the Jedi to end, guys. This could be our last bout. I'm outnumbered 6-1 right now. Damn. God, we're not chipping away at them enough. Like, if this was a castle siege, we'd have no problem. We'd just lock them in at the ladder. But where this is in the open, they've got decent crossbowmen. The Rodoks are known for their effective crossbowmen. And they've got another wave coming in now from the Highlands. Right. Let's mop up the rest of these stragglers here, and then we'll regroup. We need them in the open, really. In this nice flat terrain. So I've called it in. I've called my cavalry to regroup on me. Because the second wave's just coming down from the right of that ridge there. God, those bloody archers. Let's go. Set up for another charge. Go on, lads. Damn, it looks like we're in the frickin' killing ground. They've all got bloody crossbowmen. Fuckers. Let's take out this group here while they're reloading. Oh no, another wave. Let's get an idea of this wave. Oh shit, it's another 50. Yeah, 40 have just come in again. Guys, pull back, pull back, pull back. These are green, these are good guys, right. I've called it in. I don't like the terrain here, but we don't have a choice. Right, everybody. All cavalry charge. I'm going straight down the centre. Long dick style. Oh, it's a good little shit pit here. Get a circle of death going. All I need now is a fucking another enemy wave to come in, then we're all good. Fucking hell. You are knights of Gaius Falco. You will never give up. Never surrender. Good shit. Good shit. What we got? No way. We won? No way. Says we only killed 122. They had 300. Will there be another battle, or how does this work? We got 10 wounded, 1 killed, so we're down to 40. They lost 133. God damn. Alright, they're still in the fight. They've got 164 left. Oh, okay, I see. We're doing this in waves, I guess. So this will be the second wave. So I guess we fought their auxiliary forces. Now they're coming at us with their primary force. Let's do it then. Hopefully it's the same terrain. And it's not. Fuck's sake. And they're all up there on the high ground. Right, everybody follow me. I do not want to... I can't send my cavalry up there. Look at that. That is a... Have you ever heard of the Battle of Agincourt? That is a disaster waiting to happen. Right, everybody hold here. Can they snipe us from up there? Hold this position.
And look, this dickhead, this count on our team, he's just going to send his infantry in. Honestly, the allies that I have no intelligence at all. They have no... What is he doing? Look, we're just... He's an idiot. I'm not sending my cavalry into that death pit down there. So this other bloody commander is a moron. I don't even know why he's on my team. I'd rather... See, he's got... if you look on the right, guys, on the blue thing on the right, so he's got 22 guys down there, and they're all going to be decimated by those archers. And the enemies on the field have 54 right now on the field. So we're just going to have to wait for their archers to advance, because I'm not charging my cavalry, no chance. We'll just get absolutely wiped out. Right, let's move a bit forward. I need to know what their effective. Are we in effective range, or is it just hold this position? Yeah, so hold here. Hang on, I've got a cunning plan. If the Swadian Count's infantry is distracting them there, I could charge on the left up the ridge, but we do not know what kind of casualties that's going to inflict. Oh look, they're getting a bit brave now. They're engaging that small force of infantry, and I think they're going to try it. Right, shields up, red alert. Everybody shields up, yeah? I can't believe that we're at effective range. No, they're not really effective at that range. They might get the lucky hit on a shield, but... Let's see what they do here. We want those archers to move down from there, and they're going to run out of ammo anyway. They only have 30 arrows. Right, let's get our guys out of cover. Let's get our guys in cover. Sorry. Let's get them over here somewhere. Everyone, hold this position. Right, they're last stragglers. So hopefully, my theory is if I pull my cavalry back here, the enemy will think, will push forward because we're out of range. Because there's got to be a range limit on those arrows, surely. But what I like now is their infantry's all in the open. It's now or never. Let's go. Charge. Heavy cavalry, full attack. To the king! Where's the rest of my cavalry? Get down here, bastards. They're in the fucking death zone. They're in the kill zone. It might be too steep for a decent charge. But at least we're out of the crossbowmen's bullshit. Everyone charge. Ooh. Right, second wave coming in. All cavalry, all forces regroup on me. Come on. Come on, guys. Regroup. Stand by. Take out this little bitch with a spear. Thank you, thank you. Right. All cavalry, full attack, charge. Let's go. Come on, come on. Shoot at me, shoot at me. Fuck. Okay, don't shoot at me. Oh, I'm taking a lot of hits. Get that crossbow away. Right, we're dangerously close to their lines now, and I have a feeling another wave's going to come in shortly, and it has. A wave's up there, and they've got the high ground. Jesus Christ.
Stop your language.
Right, let's pull back. All forces, pull back on me. Reorg. I've got 35 cavalry left. We've got slave hunters in as well. Okay. Come on, you apes! You want to live forever? Heavy infantry, heavy cavalry, all forces, charge, full attack. I've got Swadian militia in the back as well. Got archer support. Let's go. Let's take out these fuckers. Let's get it done. Fuck you. He's down, he's down. He's down. Oh, I think I see a bit of, is that a bit of routing going on there? They're not routing, are they? They still got numbers. It's this up, these uphill guys up the hill are going to be a right pain. Shit, there's that one guy up there. How are we looking? How are we looking? Nice. The enemy's routing, guys. We got 2 enemies left, and they're going off map anyway. I can't believe we've done this. I can't believe you've done this. Outnumbered 6-1, and we won this. No, by the way, oh, we lost the guy there, unfortunately. But we took out 132 last battle and 118 this time. And they've still got guys left. This is what I'm on about. Alright, this is their command group. This is it. This will be full of their counts, heavy cavalry, and specialist units. Let's do it. Hopefully it's the same terrain, and it is. So I want all my guys on me. Don't want anything to do with that ally. AI, he's an arsehole. And he's got really shit units. Look at his... What's that? A Swadian skirmisher. What are you going to do with him? That's probably his main complement of infantry, is Swadian skirmishers. And you got me here rocking all polished heavy infantry, heavy cavalry, sorry. Unbelievable. There's their long range archer line. Well, it'll be crossbows, won't it? Let's try and get a dirty flank, actually. All cavalry, follow me. I've got the ally count infantry on the right, skirmishers. So we're going to take this low ground on the left and try and get a flank off. My guys are on me, so let's go. Now, the key is not to go straight in for the flank. The key is to get behind them onto the high ground before you go in there. And once we get up this hill, everyone full attack charge. All cavalry. That could have went horribly wrong. The rest of my guys coming in now. Good shit, lads. So they were busy engaging our retarded Count's skirmishers, and we come up behind them on that little mound. Oh, I just tried to hit one of our own guys. My bad. Yeah, these are our skirmishers here, so we'll hold fire on them. Sorry, our allied Counts, allied commanders' skirmishers. You can tell which guys are mine because we've got the black sigil, the Teutonic Order kind of sigil. And we've done it. We've done it, boys. That is outrageous. 6-1. And this wasn't a castle siege. I wasn't just spamming some staircase. We just took out a 300 unit army with 40 heavy cavalry. Good shit, fellas. And everybody escaped. Great. Prisoner capacity is at maximum. And I'm down to 50 guys. Slaver chef. Oh, slaver chief. My bad. I thought there was a chef in my army. No, it's a chief. Oh, he is very kitted out as well. He's expensive though. 46 gold per week for one guy. Well, how much are my knights? My knights are even more. I didn't know Swaddling Knights was that expensive. Jesus, weekly cost 14.23. Right, everybody's wounded. I'm wounded. My infantry's wounded.
Let's go!
That's my dog just kicking off, guys. Don't worry about it.
You get the dog now!
And yeah, dog's alright. It's just kicking off for no reason. Alright, let's get back to a population centre ASAP. Let's get back to Durham. If we get back to Durham, we can reorganise, resupply, and hopefully get some more troops on board. It's like earlier when we had 56 infantry. Obviously, we had 40 cavalry and 6 infantry. Those bonus infantry, I told you, we'll be in a big fight and we might lose, so it complemented that anyway, so it's fine.
I am sorry, he's just a lady. Lumps.
And
All he does is play on his bloody games.
oh, 200 sword. Yeah, it's gonna have to be.
Kara, can you possibly put that in the...
Yes, of course I will. Hang on.
I'm not sure what the situation is. I can't tell. I think...
Okay, let's see what armor we're looking at now. No, we still need to sort our income out. So to buy another Dye Works enterprise, need 10,000 gold. So we were on about Shiraz, getting a Dye Works in Shiraz, only because they have a large income of cloth and velvet from these villages to the south desert. Mosul area. So
But Swaddy is in shit state right now. Anyway, let's
And that's for the
get some
north.
respite here at Durham. Get our guys patched up, and once we're good to go, we're going to go take a venture north, take out some of the villagers to the north, disrupt their campaign on Io-SILVERBACK-oI at the moment. And potentially we could be working on Sargoth.
Oh. Yes, can you go?
Standing.
That's water.
Only mineral.
Right. Let's train some of these guys. Swaddy and Footman, we've got 17 knights on the go right now.
That mineral.
Yeah.
So we're just scouting out for the Lord Marshal at the moment of the Swadian military.
Stay away from me, Russell. You nicked me earlier. Go away.
I don't have to tell you guys how this battle is going to go. I think Steamroll is putting it lightly. Holy shit. 400. It's King Graveth. What do you know what I say to this, lads? YOLO. Leroy! And we're gonna go full attack. No tactics. This isn't a battle we can win. And that's the end of our journey, guys. We lost. Plain and simple. Retire from adventuring. A score of 24. God, that's terrible. Jesus. Okay, and that's the end of our gameplay series for Mountain Blade Warband. Doesn't always go the way you want, but trust me, sometimes a game like this can go on for days, maybe years. There's no end. Alright then, lads. thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next gameplay series. Bye now.